before we had any of the things we have now. Before books, before science, heck, even before language was really a thing. All of humanity shared this one single powerful experience. We all looked up. So today, we're going to dive into the ancient wisdom that was born from that one constant presence in the sky, the sun.
And we're not just talking about one culture in one place. For thousands of years, people all over the world looked up and just felt this deep sense of reverence. But here's the really fascinating part, the part that might surprise you, why they bowed. It's probably not what you're thinking. See, it wasn't because they were scared of its power, It wasn't about seeing it as some angry god in the sky ready to punish them. No, the real feeling, it was something way, way deeper than that. It was recognition, that one word. That's the key to all of this. They weren't just looking at a hot ball of gas millions of miles away. No way. They were seeing a mirror, a reflection of something absolutely fundamental about life itself. Okay, so what did they recognize? Well, on a basic level, it was pretty obvious, right? Without the sun, nothing. No plants, no animals, no life. Game over. But our ancestors, they took it a huge step further. They didn't just see an object. They saw a conscious intelligence.
And this is the part that just blows my mind. This exact same idea, this idea of a solar consciousness, it didn't just pop up in one place. It emerged all over the world, completely independently. I mean, we're talking about cultures separated by vast oceans, by thousands of years, and somehow they all landed on the exact same profound conclusion.
Just look at the evidence. In the ancient Indian Vedas, the sun god Surya wasn't just the guy who turned on the lights. He was seen as the very eye of cosmic consciousness. Then you go to Egypt. Ra, the sun god, his journey through the sky every day was a symbol that consciousness never dies. It's just reborn. And then the Greeks. For them, Apollo represented the sun's incredible clarity, a powerful reminder that truth is precise, it's clear, it doesn't have to yell to be heard.
So, this takes us to a whole new level of understanding, right? The ancients didn't just see the sun as something to worship. They saw it as a master teacher, but a silent one. A teacher that communicates its deepest lessons just by being what it is.
And its first lesson? Non-attachment. Seriously, think about this for a second. The sun shines on a saint, and it shines on a criminal, with the exact same light. It gives its life-giving energy to everyone and everything, with zero judgment, zero conditions. For the ancient world, this was the absolute perfect model of divine intelligence.
And that flows right into the next lesson, truth. I mean, it's no coincidence that we use words like illumination or enlightenment when we talk about spiritual awakening, right? It's because in the presence of light, all the shadows, all the illusions and confusion, they just melt away. Truth doesn't have to fight or argue its case.
Think about this in your own life. For real. Telling a lie and then having to maintain that lie, my God, it's heavy, isn't it? It's absolutely exhausting. It takes constant work. But the truth, it's like the sun. It takes zero effort. It just is. It shines all by itself.
Then there's the lesson of rhythm. This is a big one, a law we've kind of forgotten today. The sun rises and sets with this perfect, unhurried grace. It's never early, never late. And ancient people got this. They built their whole lives, their farming, their celebrations, even their sleep schedules around this natural solar clock. They knew that if you fall out of that rhythm, you lose your balance, period.
And look, this isn't just some ancient philosophical idea. This wisdom is literally built into your DNA, your body's internal clock, your circadian rhythm. What is that? It's a deep cellular memory of living in harmony with the sun. It's the reason a little bit of sunlight can totally change your mood. Your body remembers.
Okay, so this is where all this big cosmic wisdom gets really, really personal. Because the ancients didn't just see a sun out there in the sky. They recognized that the exact same intelligence, that same radiant power, was also in here, inside of them.
In the yogic sciences, they have a name for this. They call it the solar plexus, or in Sanskrit, Manipura. It's that energy center right there, just above your belly button. And it's considered the absolute core of your personal power, your identity, your willpower. It is, quite literally, your inner sun.
So what does that actually feel like in your day-to-day life? Well, when your inner sun is strong and burning bright, you just move with certainty. You act decisively. You don't need anyone else's approval. But
When that inner sun is weak or dim, that's when you feel lost, scattered, maybe even invisible, like you're completely cut off from your own power source.
And this is precisely why ancient practices like Surya Namaskar, you might know it as the sun salutation, were created. This wasn't just a morning stretch, okay? It was so much more. Every single movement was designed to align your spine, your body's central energy channel, with the rhythm of the sun. It was a way to have a conversation with life itself and to remind your own body of its inner authority.
But out of all these incredible, silent teachings from the sun, there is one that stands above all the rest. This is the big one. It's the lesson that really holds the key to spiritual mastery. So after all that, after non-attachment, truth, rhythm, what do you think is the sun's most powerful lesson of all?
It's this: the sun never chases anything. Think about that. It exerts zero effort. It doesn't run after the planets begging for their attention. It just holds its center, radiant, still. And what happens? The entire solar system naturally, effortlessly organizes itself around it. Now that is the ultimate principle of power.
And here is how that cosmic lesson applies directly to you and me. When you stop chasing things, when you stop running after validation or approval or love, and instead you just learn to be still, to be centered in your own awareness,
Well, something that feels like magic starts to happen. Life itself begins to reorganize around you. The right opportunities, the right people, the right insights, they start to come to you. They align with your center, and you didn't have to force a single thing.
It's the ultimate cosmic metaphor for effortless power, isn't it? The sun doesn't chase the planets align to the sun. You don't need to chase. You need to become the center. You need to be the sun in your own solar system.
And that really is the whole point of this. This journey isn't about learning to become something new, something you're not. It's all about remembering. That feeling you get when the sun hits your skin, it's not just heat, is it? It's a kind of deep cellular remembering, a recognition of your own true nature.
The sun isn't trying to remind you of something new. It's simply reminding you of what you never, ever stopped being. Because before you had a name, before you had a story, you were already made of light.